Is Chelsea capable of defeating Bayern Munich? Now let me make this clear. The only reason why Chelsea could not defeat Brentford is because Chelsea benched close to 4 of their key players in that match. Cucurella was not involved in the match in the beginning. Reece James was not involved in the match in the beginning. Same goes with Cole Palmer and Estevao Williams. That is why Chelsea made a very poor performance in that match, despite the fact that Chelsea equalized and was actually leading for a certain period, but due to the fact that the damage has already been done. But nevertheless, let's focus on Bayern Munich for now. Now, personally for me, I rank Bayern Munich as the 3rd best European team. I don't know if you agree, but that is just how I rank them. Now, how can Chelsea defeat Bayern Munich on Wednesday? Now, in history, we have only managed to win Bayern Munich 2 times. I mean, we have lost to Bayern Munich 3 times, and we have managed to draw them 2 times. That means in all of our encounter, Bayern Munich have dominated Chelsea a lot. But what we should put in mind is that this Chelsea is another different team entirely. And mind you, same goes with PSG. Because when we meet PSG in history, they have still dominated Chelsea multiple times. But everything changed in the FIFA Club World Cup. And mind you, this Bayern Munich team are also a different team entirely. Now, speaking about Bayern Munich team, let's take a good look at Bayern Munich starting 11 at the moment. First of all, Harry Kane is going to be the striker. The right wing is Michael Olise. The left wing is going to be Diaz. And I'm confident that Gnabry is going to play the number 10 role. Now down to the midfield is Pavlovic and Joshua Kimmich. Then you can see their defense lineup. Now the main question is, how is Chelsea going to defeat Bayern Munich? Now, despite Chelsea have more players than Bayern Munich, Chelsea need to come up with a tactics and how they can discover Bayern Munich weakening points. Now I'm saying this, I say this against PSG and I will still say it against Bayern Munich. For us to win this game, we need to start from dominating Bayern Munich midfield, which is if Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez can successfully collect the midfield from Pavlovic and Joshua Kimmich, then we have a higher advantage against Bayern Munich on Wednesday. But remember, we shouldn't celebrate yet. Now, even if we dominate the midfield, there is still going to be a lot of threats, which is from the attack. I'm talking about Olise and Diaz, and most importantly, Gnabry. Because despite the fact that Chelsea dominated the midfield from PSG, the guy from Napoli and Dao were still fighting their way to our goalpost. Now, I'm about to review the master plan on how Chelsea can successfully dominate Bayern Munich and actually win them with those 3 points. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, like I said earlier, this is Bayern Munich attacking lineup. And I doubt that company is going to be very stupid enough to start Nicolas Jackson ahead of Harry Kane, which is not possible. There is no way company will start Jackson ahead of Harry Kane, except Harry Kane sustained an injury before Wednesday. Now, Bayern attacking Harry Kane at the middle, Diaz at the left wing, Olise at the right wing. Now, Chelsea need to come up with the best lineup. We shouldn't put any player that will be a barrier for us, just like Tosi did. Now, the right man that will lock Michael Olise is none other than Marc Cucurella. Cucurella have locked Olise before against Crystal Palace. In fact, Cucurella have faced tougher opponents that is more dangerous than Michael Olise. And mind you, Cucurella have one of the biggest advantage, which is Cucurella's speed and strength. That is what Michael Olise is lacking. That is what Michael Olise doesn't have when he's going up against Marc Cucurella. Now down to Diaz. We know that Diaz is a very bad winger, but he can't be a bad winger when he's coming to Reece James. I can say the same thing against Cucurella. Reece James have marked tougher and dangerous opponents more than Diaz. James have locked Rafael, James have locked Vinicius Jr., James have locked Omar Mamouche. And the recent dangerous attacker that James have locked is Eberechi Eze. So if James can lock all those players, then I don't see James finding it difficult to lock Luis Diaz. Now here is another question. Who is going to be Chelsea attacking lineup? Because this part, Enzo Maresca needs to get it right. Because if not, then Chelsea are going to find it difficult to score goals. And despite we have a lot of good attacking options, better than the attacking option we used to start against Brentford. Now hear me out. I know that Enzo Maresca already have a first attacking lineup in his mind. But due to the fact that no Chelsea fans know the exact player that Enzo Maresca is going to use against Bayern Munich. So that's why I just come up with 2 possible predicted attacking lineup. Now listen to me carefully. Now, Enzo Maresca have 4 attacking players. 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 Now, Enzo Maresca have 4 attacking p Now the first attacking lineup is starting Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and Estevao Williams. It's like you don't understand me. Estevao Williams on the right wing. We all know what Estevao Williams can do, and we know the damage Estevao Williams is capable of doing to defense. Cole Palmer should be in the number 10 spot, because if Cole Palmer can work with Estevao Williams very well against Bayern Munich, then Bayern Munich are going to be in a lot of big trouble. Then Pedro Neto on the left wing, and we all know what Pedro Neto is capable of doing. He has been in form ever since the FIFA Club World Cup, and I highly doubt that Pedro Neto is going to lose form against Bayern Munich. But the problem is Joao Pedro. Now hear me out. The reason why I say that Joao Pedro is the problem, as we all know, Joao Pedro is not a striker. Remember, Joao Pedro is not a striker. Ever since when Chelsea put Joao Pedro in that number 9 role, he has been finding it difficult to cause trouble to defense. And that is the reason why I said that I made two possible lineup is because of Joao Pedro. Because if we leave Joao Pedro in the front, he might still get bullied and totally choked in that defense. Because as we all know, Joao Pedro is not that strong to drag with defenders. He just needs free space to do his work. Now this is my second attacking lineup. We are going to bench Estevao Williams. Cole Palmer is going to play at the right wing. Hear me out. Cole Palmer is going to play at the right wing. Then Joao Pedro is going to play as the number 10, which will give Joao Pedro the free space to actually get some goals for us. Then Pedro Neto will still be at the left wing as usual. Then Marc Guéhi is going to be our main striker. And we all know that Marc Guéhi have that power to drag and bully defenders. Or don't tell me you have forgot what Marc Guéhi is capable of doing. So this is the two possible attacking lineup that I think Enzo Maresca is going to implement. Because if not for these two, then we are totally doomed. And mind you, Garnacho is going to be our super sub. Garnacho cannot start against Bayern Munich. Not yet. It is too early for that. And besides, Enzo Maresca will highly rate Estevao Williams first before Garnacho. In the sense that Estevao Williams is already part of Chelsea's starting 11 as we speak. Now back to our biggest weakness and problem, our defense. Who do you think should pair with Chalobah in that defense against Bayern Munich? And don't tell me Tosi, because you see what happened last time. Tosi is not a sharp defender. Tosi cannot go up against Harry Kane or Gnabry in that defense. Tosi is not sharp enough. I don't hate Tosi. I've said it multiple times. I don't hate the guy. It's just that he's too slow. Chelsea need another defender that is sharp like Chalobah. The only two candidates I can come up with is Wesley Fofana and Josh Ashipong. Especially Josh Ashipong. Josh Ashipong have proved himself against Crystal Palace. Josh Ashipong was able to go against a strong attacker like Mateta. Then I don't see any problem why Josh cannot compete with Harry Kane. I know that he's going to struggle, but I trust Josh Ashipong more than Tosi here. Because Tosi, he cannot make use of his abilities. He has long leg, he cannot make use of that. He's very tall, he cannot make use of that. He's very huge, he still cannot make use of that. But Josh, on the other hand, he has a lot of potential and promise in that centre-back role. So Chelsea fans, what is your opinion on my starting 11 against Bayern Munich? Drop your opinion at the comment section, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Chelsea updates, because a lot of Chelsea updates are going to be coming to this channel. So if you want to keep up, don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next video.